missed two by the Tigers.
Earl Bryant, who's a good athlete, Earl gets out for football and tries to pass it out. And Earl is one of the better athletes on our football team. We got all of them outstanding, but Earl's a guy that loves the game of football. He comes to play every day.
They come out wide with Eddie Burt, and we'll stop them. And
that's a good play there by Dwayne Ruffin up in Greensboro, Georgia. You can see the pressure we getting. And Damon Johnson, and McGriff comes up with an interception here.
Good pressure, and they tried to run a screen pass. It was snuffed out.
We come back with Edmund Ford here on the toss, and you can see our back there, Simmons making a good block, and that's Brian Swinson coming in the pack there. And this is Corey Latson running a good play, we run a sprint draw there. We come back again and give it to Ford and pick it up the first down. Edwin is having a real good year this year. Basil loses the handle on the football, but comes back to recovery. Ricky goes back to pass, and he's going to hit Sharp out here. It's a great catch by Sharp, and knowing the field position where he was, he got both feet in bound. And this is a good play here by Frederick Hawkins. I mean, this is a tough job of running the football here. You can see the celebration and all, and you come back again on this same play. You can see he stopped, just never stopped moving, just kept his feet moving, and that's what coaches teach us. Coaches dream to see a guy come and do that kind of work. And Randy Pitts comes on and tacks on the extra point. Randy got a lot of work yesterday.
He did. 10 extra points.
He wanted a field goal yesterday, but we didn't ever get a chance to kick a field goal, but he worked himself with a lot of extra points. This is a good play here by our defense. They called that fumble there, and we come back with Johnny Jefferson in the game now and gives it off to Tony Simmons, who does a good job of running off that right side over there behind Jerdo and Swinson. And you can see Johnny Jefferson, even Johnny gets in the end zone. Here on the touchdown.
They called that not a touchdown.
They didn't call that a touchdown, but I thought it was. So Edmund Ford just had to run in the back of the end zone before they called it. And Randy comes on again and tacks on the extra point.
49-13 at this point.
Everything is feeling good in Tiger Country. You can see our special team play here. And we're going to run a reverse here. We thought we could get away with this from Deloach to Staten, but we couldn't get it upfield. And I think we're going to get a clipping call here, and they're going to move us back a little. We come back again on a little cross action there to Tony Simmons. Johnny comes back, throws a nice pass here to Sharp. He makes a fingertip catch and keeps it inbound, and I think this is probably all you're going to see is Sharp, because we took him out and started putting some other people in. And you can see Frederick here catching the ball coming out of the backfield, a screen pass. And we come back on the toss to Tony Simmons, and good block there by Edmund Ford.
Now we move to the fourth quarter. That was the last play of the third quarter.
Right, and this is Johnny. You know, everybody wants to get in there. Oh, Sharp come back again and catches his third touchdown.
Here
Come back, we're going to see it again.
again.
You're getting good blocking up front by offensive line, and they were trying to double cover Sharp at times, and then other times they end up single covering him, and Pitts comes on and tacks on the extra point.
55, and there it goes 56-13, 14-55 in the game.
Well, you know, we got a chance to play a lot of people yesterday, and everybody that got in really showed their wares and worth to our program. And, you know, it's not that we're trying to run the score up or embarrass anyone, but when young people come out and work hard all week, they want to get, you know, the touch of glory.
Now, they were moving the ball well, but all of a sudden they fumble again, and the Tigers have it again.
Right. We come on, we bring in Kenny Hammond here. Here's a toss. You can see that Ford. That's a good block there by Ford. Good block. Ford is having one of his better years. They call him Big Daddy. That's his nickname. And Big Daddy's having a great year.
That was Binyard up the middle. And Corey Lassen
come back with Corey Lassen. One good thing about our backs is whoever's running the football, the other guy's going to block for him. And that's a good thing. You know, sometimes guys get jealous, so, well, I'm not going to block for him. And Corey Lassen goes in the end zone. But those guys take pride in their blocking.
It showed yesterday, 63-13, 10-28 in the game now.
Well, you know, we kick off here. We brought in Randy Pitts to do the kicking to give Earl a little break. And you can see our special teams getting down the field. Number 97 didn't break down there. That was Darren Danster. We stress special team work. We do some phase of it every day.
They're moving the ball.
They're moving the ball pretty good. Now, we got our second team in on defense, and those guys are hustling, but they're going to make some big plays here. Everybody's getting a chance to get some experience, because going down the stretch, and they fumble the football, and Rodney Miles picks it up. In college, you can't advance, and You can see the play again where they fumbled and Miles was right on top of it.
Yeah, and it did hit the ground. We showed that twice to show that it did hit the ground. He couldn't advance it.
We're getting some good play out of offensive line. This is a good pitch here by Hammond on to Frederick Hawkins, who makes a good run on this. This is the first time yesterday that we really got our option package going great. We come back with Hammond again on the option, and good block over there by Ford for Latson.
Out wide.
And we get, I believe, a holding call here.
Yeah, 10 yards marked off of the hold.
Come back with Hammond. And Hammond puts it up in the air, almost caught by Marcus State. We have to punt the football away, and Earl decides he's going to run with it. He saw what they were thinking in there. And Earl almost scores here running to one of his teammates.
I tell you, he looked like he was tapping.
Earl wanted to get in there. You could come back again with it. That's Earl's call there on his own. So we were trying to delay the game. Well, moving back so he could get off a good punt. But Earl said he saw his open, coach. So you told me if it's open, let's go with it. And this is Lewis Brown, another one of our quarterbacks. We played 4 quarterbacks yesterday. Lewis comes on, run the option, decides he's going to keep it. And I thought he got in right there, but on the next play, he scored, and Randy Pitts comes on and tacks on the extra point to make it 70-13 at this point.
Now, that's the end of the scoring, but we do have a couple more plays, and you're going to see, as you said, the second-string defensive unit come in. There's going to be a real good play made coming up here in a few
Well, this is Deloach, Willie Deloach, and he's getting some good blocking and getting the ball upfield. Willie is one of the is ranked in the nation on his punt returns and kickoff returns. He's, got some good numbers.
And he had another good day yesterday.
I couldn't understand this play. I don't know whether it wanted to be a handoff or he just pitched it out there because it looked like a busted play. And this is Eddie Burke.
He breaks a good one.
Good one here. You can see, but Henry Westbury's not going to let him go for. Henry makes the kind of tackle at your feet, strip the football away, and Damon Simmons jumps on top of it, and we get the ball back again to kill any hope of them getting another touchdown.
And here's the pitch to Frederick Hawkins.
Frederick Hawkins, a good block out there by Randy Pitts. Randy Pitts in the game as a wide receiver made a good block.
And there you go, 1 second, 0, 70-13 is the final score, and you're going to see the teams walk off the field here. Coach, congratulations on a good homecoming win, and we're going to be back to close it out with you. Final interview right after these commercial messages. Savannah State College over the